Hey everybody, yeah, it's a Thursday afternoon. As you can see, I'm inside again. It's 67 degrees outside, but it's raining like crazy. Just not a pleasant day at all. This is warm as it's going to be for a while. We're going to have highs, and if we get lucky, it'll get to 50 tomorrow, but probably be highs in the 40s. Chance of snow flurries, so fall and winter are on their way, so going to be a lot more indoor reviews than outdoor reviews for a while, I think. But anyway, today I'm going to do one from a British brewery. I've never had anything of their beers for, or any of their beers. From Coniston Brewing, I'm going to do the Bluebird Bitter. And it says right on the bottle, bottle conditioned, award-winning English ale. So, a little bit from the website. It says malt, Otter pale malt, and crystal malt, hops Challenger. They don't say what kind of yeast. It is quite simply a wonderful beer. It is exceedingly pale, 21 to 22 units color, with just a hint of color in its cheeks from the dash of crystal malt. It has a massive orange fruit aroma from the Challengers, balanced by biscuity malt. And the website says 3.6%. The bottle says 4.2%. The bottle also says Bluebird is a fine session ale with a light golden color. The intense resinous and spicy hop character, which is the beer's hallmark, is derived from the use of unusual quantities of English Challenger hops, each bale being individually and personally selected by the brewer. The malt is, of course, Otter, fermented slightly warm to give a soft fruitiness with a faint hint of scented geranium. So, like I said, I've never had a beer from this brewery. I guess it little hiss, no smoke to speak of. Just going to use my generic pint glass. Since I'm inside and don't have to drive, I'll pour it all is what I'll do, or damn near all of it. Well, for something that's bottle conditioned, it's pretty clear so far. It's kind of a deep golden, almost orange color. Got maybe 2 fingers, finger and a half, 2 fingers of a really foamy, creamy looking white head. Just a really nice looking beer. A moderate amount of carbonation streaming up, not a ton. So let's get a nose on it. Okay, I'm getting some sweet, almost buttery malts up front. Just a hint of hops behind it. Maybe like some honey-like notes or tea-like notes. Definitely herbal and floral and slightly earthy hops, and a really light but nice malt in there. Not a strong smelling beer, but a really pleasant smelling beer. So let's get a taste on it. Oh yeah, yeah, you get that sweet malt right up front, a little bit of honey, a little caramel, a lot of a really nice, surprisingly for an imported beer, a nice hop profile. Again, those English hops, so they're herbal, floral, with just maybe a little bit of citrus, but nicely balanced. It's got a light malt. It's almost biscuity there. And the hops give you like a really nice earthy light bitterness towards the end. It's crisp, it's smooth, and you got that light mildly toasty, biscuity malt in there, but might just be a hint of orange rind and some light herbal flavors. Really nice light beer. It's a medium light bodied, but it's got a kind of a lasting dry bitterness from the hops. Not a heavy bitterness, not like you're used to in a American IPA or anything. Let me swirl the rest of this and pour it in. And oh yeah, now we're getting some cloudiness. It's still, for bottle condition, it's still fairly clear, but there's a lot more cloudiness there. Got maybe still a pinky of a nice head. The head seems to be sticking around on this nicely. Good tasting beer. Definitely would make a good session beer, as they say on the website and on the bottle. So let me sip on this a while, and I'll come back in a while with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It's been 15-20 minutes or so. It's one that really doesn't matter if it warms up or not too much. I just been sitting here listening to the rain beating on the air conditioner behind me. Not a pleasant day at all. It's 2:30 in the afternoon and it's already almost dark outside. Cloudy, dreary. At least it's a warmish day, but worse days are coming, I know. But anyway, back to the beer. This is a nice, really pleasant, easily drinkable, definitely sessionable beer. It's a nice, really fine example of an English bitter. It's pretty much everything that you'd want an English bitter to be. It's really tasty. Really seriously drinkable ale qualities here. I recommend it. You know, for if I wanted a session beer and I needed something I wanted to drink all night long and shoot the shit with my buddies and everything, this would be a good one. This would be a darn good one. For the low ABV on it, there's just a lot of flavor, but it's not enough to, I mean, this isn't a beer that's gonna blow your socks off or anything like that, but just a pleasant, easily drinkable beer. I think it'd make a probably really nice hot weather beer. But that being said, it's something you could drink at least inside all year round. So I'm going to give the Coniston Brewing Company their Bluebird Bitter. I'm going to give it a good solid 8.5 out of 10. If you see it, pick it up. I recommend trying it. Don't expect anything fantastic, but it's a really pleasant, easily drinkable beer. So, till next time, everybody, cheers. Let's keep drinking good beers. I'm just going to enjoy the rest of this.